The history of Japan's economy. Japan's economy achieved what's been called a miraculous recovery, leaping from the ruins of war to become the world's second-largest economic powerhouse. In this video, we'll trace the dramatic journey of change, overviewing the economic challenges Japan has faced and the strategies it's employed in response. We'll clarify the historical context of the economy and its international impact, explaining how Japan has arrived at where it is today. Post-World War II turmoil. In 1945, Japan hit rock bottom economically with the end of World War II. The nation's wealth was significantly depleted by the war, with factories and infrastructure suffering devastating blows. Hyperinflation set in, sending prices soaring uncontrollably. Japan's post-war situation stood in stark contrast to European countries, which were rebuilding with the help of the Marshall Plan. However, under the guidance of the GHQ, an economic stabilization policy known as the Dodge Line was introduced, and inflation was eventually reined in. The Korean War's demand provided the spark for Japan's miraculous revival. The era of rapid economic growth. From 1955 to 1973, Japan astonished the world by maintaining an average economic growth rate of about 10% per year. This period of rapid economic growth was the result of several economic booms, including the demand from the Korean War and infrastructure development leading up to the 1964 Tokyo Olympics. Infrastructure projects during this time invigorated domestic economic activity, much like the expansion of the interstate highway system in the United States. However, the rapid growth hit a wall with the oil shock of 1973, as soaring energy prices triggered inflation and slowed economic growth. The bubble economy of the 1980s. In the 1980s, Japan entered the era of the bubble economy, where real estate and stock market prices inflated far beyond the actual economic value. During this period, real estate prices skyrocketed, and the Nikkei stock average reached record highs. Yet, as the 1990s began, the bubble burst, leading to a steep drop in property values and widespread debt issues for companies and individuals alike. This experience had long-term economic effects, similar to America's subprime mortgage crisis in 2007. Modern challenges. In 1997, Japan was hit by a financial crisis, leading to the collapse of many major financial institutions. A second financial crisis emerged in 2003, prompting the government to inject public funds to bail out the banks. In 2012, an economic policy known as Abenomics began, but it struggled to meet its inflation targets. Today, Japan's economy faces multiple challenges, including deflation, an aging population, and the impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic. The national debt continues to rise, with growing concerns over social security costs and the looming issues of the year 2025. Japanese currency. Japan and the United States have some commonalities in currency issuance, but there are distinct features in the institutions involved in banknote manufacturing and the processes of circulation in each country. Both nations' central banks control the supply of money and the economy through their monetary policies. Issuing banknotes. In Japan, the Bank of Japan, which serves as the central bank, issues banknotes, but the actual production is carried out by the National Printing Bureau. On the other hand, in the United States, the Federal Reserve System, which performs central bank functions, oversees the issuance of banknotes, while the manufacturing is done by the Bureau of Engraving and Printing of the Treasury Department. So, the key difference is that in Japan, the central bank is directly involved, whereas in the US, the Treasury Department handles production. Issuing coins. Japanese coins are minted by the government, with the Japan Mint responsible for production and the Bank of Japan ensuring their circulation. In America, coins are produced by the United States Mint, a part of the Treasury Department, and are distributed through the Federal Reserve System. While both governments are in charge of minting coins, there are subtle differences in their circulation systems. Credit creation by private financial institutions. In Japan, Private financial institutions accept deposits and create new financial assets by lending out a portion of these deposits. The same goes for America, where private banks increase the money supply within the economy by lending based on deposits. However, the Bank of Japan and the Federal Reserve set required reserve ratios according to their country's financial policies, regulating the scope of credit creation. Japanese banknotes and coins. The unit of currency in Japan is the yen, and there are 4 types of banknotes and 6 types of coins. Types of banknotes. 10,000 yen note. The 10,000 yen note is the highest denomination issued by the Bank of Japan. The front features Yukichi Fukuzawa, a philosopher from the Meiji era and the founder of Keio University. On the back, you'll find the image of the Phoenix Hall of Byodo-in Temple in Kyoto. However, it's often not accepted in vending machines or parking lots. Yukichi Fukuzawa, depicted on the 10,000 yen note, was a scholar and educator active from the end of the Edo period to the Meiji period. He's known as the founder of Keio University and made significant contributions to Japan's modernization. His autobiography Fuku-o Autobiography and his work An Outline of a Theory of Civilization are considered important documents in modern Japanese history. He introduced Western civilization and ideas to Japan, influencing the intellectuals of the Meiji era. The Byodo-in Phoenix Hall illustrated on the back of the 10,000 yen note is a historic building in Kyoto, designated as a national treasure. Built during the Heian period, it's renowned worldwide as a masterpiece of Japanese Buddhist architecture. 5,000 yen note. The 5,000 yen note has the portrait of Ichio Higuchi, a female novelist from the Meiji period, on the front, and the back features irises, a national treasure painting by Korin Ogata. Like the 10,000 yen note, it's not commonly accepted in vending machines. Ichio Higuchi, shown on the 5,000 yen note, was a significant figure in modern Japanese literature. Her works reflect the lives of women and the societal conditions of her time and continue to be read by many today. 2,000 yen note. The 2,000 yen note was issued to commemorate the millennium and the Okinawa summit and is now rarely in circulation. It features the Shiraimon Gate of Okinawa Prefecture on the front and a scene from the Tale of Genji scrolls on the back. The Shiraimon Gate, depicted on the 2,000 yen note, is a castle gate in Naha City, Okinawa, symbolizing Okinawa's history and culture. The back of the note showcases scrolls from the Tale of Genji, the oldest narrative literature in Japan, conveying the beauty of classical Japanese literature. 1,000 yen note. The 1,000 yen note features the portrait of bacteriologist Hideo Noguchi on the front, with Mount Fuji and cherry blossoms inverted on the back. It's commonly used for change and is widely accepted by vending and ticket machines. Hideo Noguchi, pictured on the 1,000 yen note, was a bacteriologist who contributed to the development of treatments for various diseases. He gained international fame and is a significant figure in the history of Japanese medicine. Types of coins. 500 yen coin. The 500 yen coin is the most valuable in Japan and is often referenced in expressions like one coin lunch. 100 yen coin. The 100 yen coin, with its double cherry blossom design, is the most frequently used coin in daily life. 50 yen coin. The 50 yen coin has a hole in the center and features a chrysanthemum design. 10 yen coin. The 10 yen coin is adorned with the Byodo-in Phoenix Hall and is the smallest denomination accepted by vending machines. 5 yen coin. The 5 yen coin, also with a central hole, is designed with rice, water, and a gear. It's considered lucky and sometimes used at shrines for offerings, but not accepted by vending machines. 1 yen coin. The 1 yen coin is made of aluminum, featuring a young tree design, and is the lightest coin, but it's not accepted by vending machines.
Tipping culture.
In Japan, there isn't a custom of tipping as there is in Western countries. Service charges are already included in the bill, so leaving a tip might result in employees thinking you've forgotten something and chasing after you to return it.
That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching.
If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications. Feel free to share parts of this video as long as you provide a clear link to this video and our channel.
Our goal is to spread knowledge about Japan to people all around the world, so please use this content freely.
However, if you intend to monetize using our content, we may request a portion of the earnings.
Using this content maliciously is strictly prohibited. Moreover, we cannot compensate for any disadvantages or issues arising from the use of this content.